When Alauddin Khilji attacked the fort of Ranthambore, which was surrounded by 7 hills, his advisors said that the fort was impregnable. But how Alauddin Khilji conquered it through an extraordinary strategy is a remarkable story. The fort of Ranthambore was enclosed by 7 hills and stood hundreds of feet above the ground on a sheer vertical rock. The fort seemed hidden among the clouds. Whenever stones were hurled upward using catapults from below, they could not even reach the fort's walls. Months passed, yet not a single brick of the fort was disturbed. In front of the fort was a deep and wide moat, which stood like a line of death between Khilji's army and the fortress. At that point, Alauddin Khilji made a decision that had never before been made in the history of warfare. He ordered that the deep moat be filled and an artificial hill be constructed. The army began sewing leather and cloth bags in huge numbers by the millions. Every soldier and laborer was rewarded with a gold coin for bringing 1 sack of sand and dumping it into the moat. Thousands of workers labored day and night. Trees were cut down, earth was dug up, and before long, a new mountain of sand and soil rose in front of the original hill. This artificial mound gradually grew higher and higher until it reached the same level as the fort's walls. Now the catapults and archers of Khilji's army stood face to face with the fortress ramparts. Heavy stones began to fall directly inside the fort, and the walls started to tremble. On the other hand, inside the fort, the long siege had brought about the worst famine imaginable. The situation became so dire that not even a single grain of rice could be obtained in exchange for 2 pieces of gold. When the intensity of hunger and thirst made survival impossible, the defenders of the fort lost their resolve and finally surrendered.